Alright guys, just wanted to give an update on the Kraton XL build, Kraton 6S XL build. So this truck started out as a V6 Kraton 6S. Since then we've purchased the M2C XL kit. Kit came with the chassis, came with the shock towers, came with caps for the shocks, came with the bottom braces down there, the lower braces. Did not come with the top braces, those I got on my own. Came with the hinge pins, the monster hinge pins. So I got hinge pins front, M2C hinge pins front and rear. Okay. We got M2C drive shafts in the rear, M2C drive shafts in the center, M2C drive shafts in the front as well. Okay. For the body, I kept the original body. I just, I really like the color scheme on here. The newer color schemes from Arma are just, they're really good. The colors pop. It has like that Miami Vice vibe going on, so I really like that. So the front is remained clipless, so that's great. You don't have to worry about the clips in the front, and it looks good. The rear, we do have clips. Again, I mentioned we have the Arma body post here with the M2C blocks. I'll take the body off and I'll give you a better view of that. So the clips come right off here. You can take off the back. The front is clipless, like I said, that comes right off. There you go. So I'll show you what else we got going on here. So we got, like I said, we got the bottom braces, we got the chassis, hinge pins, we got the shock towers, we got these body post mounts. We got 65mm standoffs connecting the two here. Things we did to the motor. So we got the motor upgraded. This is a XC ESC 4990. I believe it's a 1650 kV. So this kV is lower, but we got more torque from the original, based off of the original. So the original motor is a not sure the size, but I know it's a 2050 kV motor. Got dual fans running here. We upgraded the pinion size to a 25 tooth. That's just to compensate for the loss of kV, but we do have more torque on here, so we're not worried about that. It's a 200 amp XC ESC. They're very similar in size to the Hobby Wings, so they just drop right in there. In fact, they have the same bolt pattern on the bottom, so I reused the original Arma ESC mount. A couple other upgrades. We have a Perfect Pass Monster servo. We got I mentioned the drive shafts in the front and rear are all M2C. These bulkheads are kind of a budget bulkheads we got on Amazon. They look great. The fitment was good. Clearances were all there. No complaints about them. They're half the price of EXB bulkheads, so they fit, and they already have the V6 Kraton. If you don't know, they come with the EXB differentials already in there, so you don't have to worry about upgrading that for now. I mean, they're the plastic cases, but got EXB gears in there. Center diff, I did redo the fluids on them. So in the front we have 200K, in the center we have 1,000,000, and then in the rear we have 100K fluid. What else we got? Oh, let me show you the chassis on the bottom. So this chassis is I guess it's based off of the Mojave 6S chassis. So it's a lot wider in the rear than the original Kraton. So, better bracing that way. It also comes with this bottom brace. That comes with the kit. We got the Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think the bottom brace came with the kit. That I did purchase separately. I'm sorry. I was able to reuse the skid plate there. Everything else fit. The all, you know, this body is actually, these screw holes are recessed a little bit better than the original, so you don't have to worry about those holes getting scratched up and not being able to take any of the screws out. Um, just a tip, if you're with the original Arma, they use a lot of Loctite on those motor mounts, so make sure you heat them up before you take them out. I'm gonna put this down. So a couple other things here. So the batteries we're using right now, I'm using a 6S battery. This ESC is a 200 amp ESC. It can take from up to 6S up to 8S battery capacity. So I'm thinking about upgrading and trying 8S. If anybody has any recommendations on batteries to run in here, give me a comment. Let me know what 8S batteries I should use, or what 4S batteries I can use in tandem, in series. I mean, so I do have the connection here to run it with in series to get 8S. What else we got going on? Oh, we got RPM arms and this RPM guard back here. So as I was building it, I planned on reusing the Arma arms, but I started seeing some signs of damage. So we did upgrade to the RPM arms here, front and rear. A big plus on the RPM arms, you no longer have to use the little spacers that go in here, these spacers here. You no longer have to use those with the RPM arms, so that's great. It takes out a lot of slop out of there, so everything is perfectly solid. One more thing, I did get the plus, I think it's a plus 10 millimeter M2C hubs for the wheels, and M2C 17 millimeter bolts there. We're running a Fly Sky receiver. Let me actually turn it on real quick. I can show you the servo. Monster servos are so quick and sensitive. Very nice servo. And this is a censored motor, so it goes really, no cogging. Zero cogging on this motor, very good. All right, so if anybody has any, oh, one more thing, let me show you these. These are all the parts that came off the original. So I got a whole bag full of old Arma parts here. I even upgraded the wings and the wing mount, and we also have a wheelie bar here as well. So again, if anybody has any questions or comments, just leave them down there and I'll get back to you. Thank you.